What is up, everybody? Rye here, and welcome back to some more Heavy Rain Redo. Last time we saved somebody who probably shouldn't have been saved. Meanwhile, on my conscience is the dude that still is an asshole, but he had kids probably, so...
Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies. Hope I'm not wasting my time.
I hope not, too.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle.
Oh, shit.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book.
Alright.
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her. You know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Alright, excellent.
Room 19. Where is that?
Probably after room 18. Alright, let's go.
Room 19. Where is that?
Alright, 10. Flowers. 14. 16. This next area probably is 18, so that means the room on the right is 19. Let's see how this woman's doing. She's just staring out into the rain. Oh, can I help myself? No? Not the time? I can't even get some fruity fizz? Mmm. Here we are.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Okay.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know.
Oh, God.
They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Ah, there we go.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? Oh, I have no other son. I never had any children.
Yes, you did. You just said you had a...
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago.
Alright, there's a start.
We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
As does a lot of people.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
I don't have any pills for you.
It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then.
Oh, nice shower.
This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember.
Maybe if I form my face, it'll hit exactly like her son. Wait, I don't even know what her son looks like. Why am I looking in the mirror? Why am I taking the time to do this?
Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
I'm pretty sure we can.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
I'm sure he will. Oh, what's this?
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Alright, it fits. We saw the flashback. We know their father was a scumbag. Alright, nothing in there. Alright, she says she likes flowers. She has a flower pot there, but no flowers. There's flowers in the other room.
It seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her.
Alright, there's flowers just down here, right?
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it.
Huh, very strange.
Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for telling me the same thing.
Thanks for the advice. Show her things that take her back.
There's the flowers. Alright. Boop. Take that. Now, it's a long shot, but what other choice do we have, you know? Surprised she didn't question why I was asking all these things. If I'm part of the family, you'd think I'd ask questions in a different manner.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave.
Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Ah, there we go.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
Oh, shit.
Show her things that take her back.
Okay, there's this thing right here. Origami book. Crane. Hummingbird. Dog. Frog. Let's do a dog. Make us some origami.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it.
That means
John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it? I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
Another one.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
Aww.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
All right. Oh, she knows. See, it's pretty obvious. If they love to make an origami and John Shepherd is dead, that means John's brother is the origami killer, which means she just learned the identity of the origami killer. Oh shit. There she goes. So 1 out of 4 people know now. Now all that needs to be done is Ethan, Shelby, and Norman to learn their identities. Okay, this room always bugged me.
The last origami figure. The last trial.
How do you make a room so red like this? It looks like something from Mirror's Edge, you know? It feels like I should be running through this. Making a mad dive right into the room of fluorescent white at the end. This is so ominous. I have a feeling like something's going to like be peeking around the corner. Oh my god, that hurt my eyes. Oh my god, this room hurts my eyes so bad. It's like making my eyes strain.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
Oh man.
The cameras. He must be watching me. Poison. So, if I drink this, I'll be dead in an hour, and if I don't, I won't get the last letters. 1 hour to live. Just enough time to save Sean.
Considering I've done 4 out of 5 trials, I would know where he is.
He could be lying. Maybe I'll die as soon as I drink this, and then no one can save Sean.
Alright, good point.
There's no choice. I've got to do it. If I want to save my son, am I willing to die to save my son?
Are you? Are you?
Nothing to lose. I've come too far to stop now. Kill myself to save Sean? That's ridiculous. I'll find some other way. I'm sure I can save him. There's got to be another way. I can't kill myself to save my son. Save Sean and die. Christ. He loses his father, but at least he's alive. Maybe it's the right thing to do.
I can see myself in the right monitor. Do I take it? Do I not? We've come this far. Screw it. No, don't do it. Alright. Oh no! Okay, seriously? Let's do it. You have now been poisoned. I hope you're enjoying this, whoever's watching, you creepy, sadistic fuck.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
"852 Theodore Roosevelt Road." I did it, all 5 trials.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
Alright, he knows. About to save Sean. Sweet. Now we have 2 people who knows a lot of stuff. Now we need him and we need Scott to be on the same page here. Stretch. I've been in the same position all day. I haven't earned that trial. Are you serious? That's the first time I did all 5 trials at once.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Oh, piece of shit.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole!
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Fucking prick. Yeah, you'd have no choice here. You have to take the tryptophan here, no matter what.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
Okay, now that we're at this point,
it'll end up killing you if you're not
I'm going to
careful.
spoil something for you guys.
That would be most unfortunate, sir.
And I'm actually going to pause because timing is of the utmost essence. Now, notice you can't change the environment. There's a good reason for this. You're trapped in this section, and remember when you were tripping out in your apartment earlier, and you were tripping out with this environment? Think about it. It's not the tryptophan that's causing him to freak out. It's actually Ari, or Ari. And if you use it too much, if you're stuck in the screen for too long, trying to investigate, trying to find where the killer is, I'm going to say it right now. You will die. This is a level where Jaden can die because of overextended use of Ari. Not the tryptophan, Ari. That is exactly the reason. He's been overdosing the use of his technology. And the trypticane is what's keeping him in check. A lot of food for thought, huh?
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
So ultimately, Ari could be the demise of Jaden. And I was blown away that you could die here. I didn't think you could. But when you start to take time in doing this case... Actually, you know what? For those of you who don't know, I'm actually going to save it for the next video to inform you what happens in the stage. I might actually wait it out a little bit. I'm not sure. I might be a bit too slow though, so I'm kind of apprehensive in waiting, but we'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the little cliffhanger I'm leaving you guys on with the information about Ari. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I encourage you to leave a like as it helps and benefits the growth of the channel. And lets me know that you guys are enjoying this playthrough. Next time, we will investigate further to find out who the real killer is. So, I'm Ryan. Happy gaming, everybody.